Violence hits the RV community. I told you I was coming. What's up, BlindViews? It's a fresh new week. That's right. A little bit of violence to the RV community. I tried to tell you it was coming to hit the RV community, but no. No one believes me because I'm just a guy sitting in the studio. I have no clue about what I'm talking about. Well, how about if you hear it from some RV YouTubers? Will you believe it then? Robin from Creativity RV. She was escorted. Yes, she had to be not taken away, but she was escorted from her campsite by police. A guy was shooting at 1 o'clock in the morning. When Robin went outside, turned on her little light, she heard the shots. And she says they were coming towards her.
And he goes, "Are you Robin?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Look, we don't usually like to alert other people about who called, but as soon as we came in the campground, other campers were running out at the police cars to wave us down to tell us somebody was shooting a gun in here." And then the cop asked me if I knew where the shots came from. And I said, "Look, I can't tell you for sure.
It's kind of hard, right?
We're going to loop in the woods
you never know way stuff echoes and bounces. You just never know where that stuff is coming from. But so when Robin told the police about the light incident, the cop nodded as if to say, yeah, you turn on the light and he shot that way. Now, I guess cell service was kind of poor, but she had her Starlink. That's another issue. It was way out there, so she couldn't grab it, pack it up, or anything. But yeah, I won't give too much away. You go over and check it out for yourself. And as always, you know how I do. I leave links below to this video and all the videos I will be speaking about in this here little update, wrap up, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's not all. There's more. We have the Wayward Waggs. They had some encounters of their own. Yes, I said encounters. Plural.
We were just talking about this on the live, how somebody got murdered in our RV park.
Yeah.
We leave that RV park, we're 10 miles down the road, right across the street from Lake Louisa State Park.
Yeah.
And there's a Class A motorhome that's facing the wrong direction. It's facing toward us.
Yes, on our side of the road.
And they had traffic going down to one lane, and apparently...
And it was barricaded off.
The medical examiner was there, so we're like, somebody's dead. Something happened.
I'm like, are you serious?
Something happened.
So
yeah, that's just two examples that were posted in 1 week, just days apart. Yeah, two. Now, again, there are those that say, people like me that are just sitting at home, they just don't have a clue.
When you're sitting at home, sitting on a couch, just watching the news and seeing all the bad things happening in the world, for some reason we think that that's what's out there, and that's what makes us fearful to get out there and do things like van life. But like I said, I don't know if I just got lucky, but I only ran into nice people. Never once did I run into anybody that wanted nothing but to help me.
Well, and I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to pick on her, but I'm just saying, she might have forgot about something. That's all I'm trying to say.
Started maybe 10, and then more came. I would say by the end there were 15 at least, if not a couple more. And so I'm talking to the operator, and I'm like, I'm scared. They're all around and they're not leaving. And she said, "Okay, well, we have dispatch." I dispatched them. And I said, "Well, do you know when they'll be here?" And she said, "No, we can't give an ETA."
Now, I'm not trying to say anything to make this deter you or anything, but, you have to keep your wits about you, and you have to realize and be realistic about the situation. Now, what I'm trying to say is that living on the road does not make you immune to violence or violent people. I mean, I say it all the time. No matter where you live or what your living situation is or where you are, be aware of your surroundings and don't let your guard down. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment below and tell me what your opinion is. I know you're just like me. You got opinions, so let me hear it. And remember, I just did a story about Alyssa Vanilla. She was that young lady that had that creepy dude roll up on her with the tall tales of, I was looking for people that needed water, but yet he didn't have any water. Now, see, we all agreed in the comment section. I read a bunch of your comments. She trusted her gut. She handled it well. She didn't let her guard down. She removed herself from a situation, well, actually, before it even became a situation, right? So, yeah, see how you got to be aware and you got to be able to trust your gut. Not just, I live in a van or I'm in an RV and I travel around and everything's just poof. It's all rainbows and sunshine. Nobody will ever get me because I live the dream. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. Just because you're skipping around living the perfect carefree life doesn't mean that bad people are not real. It doesn't make you immune. And in some cases, that's right, not all, but in some cases, I even think it makes you more vulnerable because not everybody knows where you are. You don't even know where you are at the time. And you just kind of go off and go and play and do whatever, which is fine. Again, I'm not trying to deter anybody, but when you're out and you're alone, or even if you are an older couple, people see you as targets. So when you're out there running around and, really not having a plan, even if you do have a plan, if somebody doesn't know where you are, yeah, I do believe you're more vulnerable because here in the neighborhood, you got people, hey, their car hasn't been there or their car has been there. We haven't seen it. Their mail stacking up. I usually see them this day or that day or whatever. People take notice of things. But when you're always on the move and you're not around anybody and you're not doing, normal routine things, then I believe that you can be a little bit more vulnerable. And again, they're coming for you guys. They're coming out towards the RV community because it's growing, and everybody is opportunistic. And if they see the opportunity to catch somebody out alone, boondocking in the desert or in the woods where nobody can see or hear them, yeah, just like that young lady who faked that she had some problems and that young couple went over to help her. Yeah. And 2 people wound up getting shot. But hey, what do I know? It's all hunky dory and it's all rainbows and sunshine out there. I'm just some guy sitting here on the couch watching the news and getting paranoid. But hey, you don't have to agree with me. That's never the point here. The point is,
from Victoria Station in London, this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.